Hello and welcome. My name is Kirsty Carden, and if you're here, you've got an exclusive invitation to learn about a new opportunity that I've created for you. So, you are likely to want to speak, I imagine, sell more, have high converting organic sales. Well, if that's you, then watch this video because I'm going to be sharing a super unique, limited opportunity with you today. So if you're here, you're likely to have maybe felt frustrated with maybe trying to get visible, trying to grow your brand, speak in all the different places, and it's not quite worked. Maybe you're not hitting the conversions, you're not attracting the right clients, and especially not those high ticket clients, and you're left feeling a bit overwhelmed. Does that sound familiar? Maybe you've tried things like posting everywhere or working with gurus that just don't give you results, or maybe spending money on things that just didn't work. Maybe you've put money on ads and they haven't worked, or just doing it on your own and it's just not working, getting people on calls that aren't a fit, or just spending so long on something and it's just a flop. Maybe you've launched something or you've been on calls and it hasn't worked. Well, I just want to tell you now that if you've experienced any of these things, then you are so in the right place because I get it and I want to give you a better solution because I don't want you feeling like this. I don't want you being frustrated, annoyed, maybe even at a point where you're like, is it even worth it? Because I can tell you, as someone who's done this for over 9 years, it really, really is. And we want those days to be over so that you can really get the success that you want. And you can be feeling like this every day because it is possible. Look, maybe not every day, okay? It is business at the end of the day, but that you can feel that you know what you're doing and that you've got opportunities that you did not have before. Like I said a moment ago, I get it. I have spoke to so many clients over the years who have put money on ads that didn't work, who have worked with mentors that didn't give them results, overpromised, underdelivered. I have seen people try and put content content, more content, and it just doesn't get the right eyes, or they get on sales calls with people that just can't afford their services. Does any of that sound familiar? Well, if so, I totally get it. And I've been there too at parts of my journey as well. But it's different for me now. So just really quickly, I want to just say that, when it comes, because we're speaking about speaking and all of that, I come from council housing. I grew up on the poverty line. I was crippling shy. So none of this came easily to me. I've grown my business myself. And it really took off after I did my first event in 2017. So I started my business in 2016. And in 2017, I did my small event and I realized just how powerful it was hosting events and speaking. And public speaking used to be my biggest fear. I was so nervous. It was so out of my comfort zone. And it was when I went through, and I'm not going to go through the whole story, but a really horrible time in my life when my niece Mandissa was in intensive care on life support, and I spent months in hospital with her. And that year, 2019, it wasn't a great year for me. I'd had a lot of success at the beginning of the year, the first few months before this happened in March, and I kind of pulled away a little bit from some of the stuff in my business other than serving my clients. So it meant it wasn't the biggest year ever in my business. But soon as I came back in January 2020 and I hosted an event and I spoke at my event, I made almost £200,000 from one event. And that is when things turned around and they've gone on the up even more since then. So I know the power of speaking and getting the right people in the room and speaking to the right people in the room, whether they're your own audience or someone else's, and how that can transform your business in a single moment. And because of that, I discovered a new way to speak and sell really authentically, really organically, that took my business to the next level. It meant high conversions, it meant high profit margins. And, this is just some pictures I've just put in that have happened over the last 6 months. That's me with Stephen Bartlett, if you know who he is, the biggest podcast, I think, in the world, if not the UK, the biggest business podcast anyway. I met him and spoke on the same stage as him last year. Transform Live, that's me at my own event. I had Charlene Douglas from Married at First Sight. It's a program on Channel 4 if you don't know it, and speak at my event as well as getting my clients on there. And that's me speaking at the O2. And all these things have happened because of the things that I want to help you with. So it's meant I've been able to travel. It's meant I've spoken in New York and all these amazing places. It's meant that I've grown a social media following of over 50,000. My podcast has topped the charts, even going ahead of people like Tony Robbins. And more than anything, I've been able to give back and create life on my terms. I recently had a 40th birthday and I'm ready to go big, right? I'm ready to take things to another level and help more people. I give back. I have girls that I sponsor in Mozambique. I pay for their education. My event Transform Live, you can see the image on the bottom left there. I was able to use all the funds for that to give back and to help them and to help more girls access education, which they're unable to. I've been able to treat my family and take them away and all those things that I'm sure we all want to do, right? And it's why we got into business in the first place. And more importantly, what I've done is meant that I've been able to help my clients do the same. So I've been able to, the platform that I've created, I've been able to leverage my clients. So here are some of my clients. You can see a few pictures of them who spoke at my event, Transform Live, my last multi-speaker event. And I got them in front of people. I helped them speak and they got the absolute most amazing reviews from how they spoke, and again it's obviously helped them grow their business and everything too. So being able to use my platform for good, both as far as where the profits go and helping my clients, is an amazing thing for me, and it shows me that it's not just me, because I help my clients do the same thing, host their own events, speak, and they get incredible results. Now, when I did this, and when I like the people here that I did this on a smaller platform with, I did a smaller group program. In my mastermind, I help women, I help my clients create their own events, create their high ticket offers, and speak as well. And obviously got them on my stage. I realized just how powerful that was. So this is where, especially after doing Transform Live, this idea came to me, where I've wanted to create something that I can help more people. Again, we're keeping the numbers intimate, but bigger than it was before, so that I can help you speak and sell. So that's where Transform Speak and Sell Academy was born. After seeing the incredible results that I've been able to get for my other clients and use my own platform to be able to do that. Because everything is speaking, okay? Everything is. Webinars and masterclasses, challenges and boot camps. Now, I can tell you my last two masterclasses have performed at 50% conversions. Do you know anyone else who's doing that? No, that's because I've mastered how to speak and sell, which is what I want to help you with too. Sales calls and coaching calls, again, all of that. My average sales call is 95% conversion. Online videos, reels, podcasts, being on stage, events, ads, everything. It's a foundation to everything. And if you don't get that right, nothing else works, okay? It's super, super important. It's like having a bad singing voice and sticking a mic and people hearing you and you're just amplifying, which is why ads and other things may have not have worked, because you haven't perfected this skill yet. Speaking is the thing, okay, that attracts high-end clients. If you want high-ticket clients, this is what you need to be doing. Build your credibility like nothing else. Think of someone that you think is credible. I bet they're good at speaking. I bet you can see footage of them on stages, right? And it makes you stand out from the crowd. Anyone can grab a video and just do a little video, and that's great too, right? We need to be doing that. But when somebody asks you to speak on stage, when you see someone with a mic in their hand, when you see that adds credibility straight away, right? So the other thing that I've noticed as well is that people need professional footage of them speaking, right? If you are asked to speak somewhere, they will ask to see you speak. So we need to have these assets. We need to have these things in place. And the number one thing that I've learned over the years as well is that speaking from your own event, your own stage, is the best way to bring in high ticket clients. I've done this over so many years, and I can show those pictures on the left at the beginning of my journey. Everyone in those pictures became a client. On the right, the top right, that was the event, and I did a mini one with 6 people that couldn't make it, and half of the people signed up. Off of the back of that, £200,000 was generated. The one below that, 75% of the room signed up to work with me. So I want you to know that if you come and join the Speak and Sale Academy and you put on one event, 200,000, 45,000. I can pull the numbers out. I can't remember what they were for the beginning. I'm not going to pretend that I do, but I know that they all signed up. I could work it out if I wanted, but it pays for itself. And when you learn this skill, you cannot unlearn it, okay? And I know that this is the way to stand out from the crowd. Whether you do your events online or whether you do them in person, it's another thing that I really want to help you with in the Speak and Sell Academy. Because the most important thing is where you get the high level clients. So you might be able to see, if you look at the image in the top right, you'll be able to see some of those people there are here because they then joined my mastermind and went on to get amazing results. And you'll see some of those results at the bottom of this page if you want to look as well. Because I really want you to know that with what I'm talking about and what I'm saying, I'm congruent with it, okay? I'm not just making up the people, I'm not making up the numbers, I'm not any of that. You can see this for yourself all on this page as I speak. Because we know, right, as mentors, as coaches, that mentorship is an investment, not an expense. It's so important. I remember back in 2015 when I signed up to my first coach who was here, I didn't have the money. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I just bought a house and quit my job and put my life savings into my home, which needed renovation. And I had a young child. And I was like, how am I going to do this? And as soon as I asked that question, how, the money came. I cashed in some shares. I got a credit card, which meant that I managed to hit my £14,500 expense for that. And that was the beginning of changing my life. And I've done it ever since, because whatever level you are, you always need someone further than you to grow. So in October, I signed up to my my mentor that I'm working with now. I was just with him in the mastermind that I'm in, and I'm around people like my mentor is, got a huge business. He runs huge events. I spoke at his event. That's how I got to know him and what a great guy he was. He's turning over 500,000 a month, right? He's got this huge business. And I'm around people that have these big businesses as well. And I think it's so important to make sure that we get in the environment where it's happening and we're always learning from mentors. So Transform Speak and Sell Academy, who does it work for? Okay, who does it work for? Well, service-based businesses. This is for women exclusively. So sorry if you're a guy watching this, but if you're a coach, counselor, consultant, mentor, if you're a mental or physical health practitioner, if you're a content creator, trainer, if you're a designer, a stylist in the beauty industry, a photographer, all alike. So if you're in this is for you. If you're not, then maybe reach out to me and see, but it's unlikely that this is a match for you. So I want to invite you to be part of something special. So what are you going to get when you join the Transform, Speak and Sell Academy? Well, you're going to receive 100% tailored support every week for half a year, okay? Completely tailored to you and what you need in your goals. You're going to get to create and deliver an amazing talk. You're going to create a high converting event yourself. You're going to create the right high ticket offer. You're going to speak in front of an audience. This is one time only when you join now, okay? You're going to receive professional footage to boost your credibility, photos, and all of that, so you get those business boosting assets. You're going to earn a recognized accreditation, and you're going to be part of an amazing intimate group of women in business, and so much more. Now, I'm going to teach you everything in the area of confidence to get you confident to speak. I'm going to show you how to grow a community. You're going to learn how to create compelling content, how to communicate right, how to create a talk, and more importantly, how to convert, how to create that high ticket offer, how to convert on calls and everything you do, so that ultimately we create credibility. Everything here is going to help you create credibility and create results. So can you see what joining would do for you and your business if you think about if you had those things in place, right? And I just want to give you a little glimpse of the results that some of my clients got and what people said when they saw them talk, so you can get a vibe of how this would look.
Absolutely brilliant. I've met so many people who have been on the same wavelength as me, who I would absolutely love to collaborate with and speak on stages with and just be in their worlds, basically.
Yeah, it's been amazing. So many great speakers. I learned so much just from watching them speak as to how I can be better, as well as obviously the content that they were delivering.
Mind-blowing, like they're all spot on with their message, they're really good on stage, they all have like a different aspect of business that they're tackling, so it's really complementary to what a business owner would want and need to, grow and accelerate their success. So I genuinely feel super lucky that I had the chance to be there.
Yeah, Kirsty was amazing, really authentic, which I loved, really knows her stuff, but also real, genuine, honest, and that really came across.
Go for it. don't even hesitate. Just go for it. You're going to meet some amazing people. You're going to hear some amazing stories. You're just going to get so much inspiration.
This event is going to impact your life, and you're going to meet amazing people. Like, the power of bringing people in one room, one location for one day, just mind-blowing. Don't even think about it. Just, get your ticket, take the train, and be there.
So hopefully that gave you an idea of what it would be like if you got to go on stage and what that would do for you. And just what people are saying about, the clients and people that I've got on stages too. So this is everything that you get when you join the academy. You get 6 months of tailored support, okay? So you get group coaching calls every other week so that you get to have feedback, you get to ask me questions, which is super important. You also get every single month an implementation session, so we integrate the work. You're going to see below this video some people talk about their results on those implementation sessions. Somebody actually made £20,000 in one implementation session. We do the right activities to get you results, so you're actually taking action. You're going to get a 2-day event, and you're going to get to speak on stage at that event. You're also going to get a full training suite, which is tailored to your needs and the program's outcomes. You're going to get fast track templates, trackers, all things that I've created in my business to fast track your results. You'll also get CPD accreditation and certification, which only builds your credibility, and you're going to get community support throughout. Now, some of the bonuses when you book your call right now, these are very, very limited, are you're going to get a one-on-one call with me, and also you'll get video footage of you speaking, photos, all of those assets, and so much more, which is so valuable. And that's going to help you attract other opportunities. Now, as you can see, the full value of this is nearly £25,000. And this isn't made up numbers. If you look at each thing individually, that's how much I charge for it individually. Now, you're going to get that for a low, low cost today, starting at just £475 a month, which is unheard of. And you'll see more details below about that too. There is no program out there that offers this level of support and this opportunity at such a low cost. There isn't anything that will actually give you opportunities and actually support you consistently all the time in this way, in this tailored way, that will give you this type of support and these opportunities. But I get it's scary, right? It's supposed to be. And if it doesn't scare you, it doesn't help you grow. But do you know what is scarier? What is scarier is staying where you are. I often have 2 Januaries in a row. I've had this dream that I am. It's suddenly the end of the year. I have it in January. It's the end of the year, and everything is exactly the same. Nothing's changed, and it feels so horrible to have gone through the year and nothing's changed. If you do this, you've got a guaranteed path to success. I'll be showing you how to do it. You will be speaking on stage. The only way you will not get results is if you do not show up. And typically, the cost of this program is you getting 2 or 3 clients. That's it. In 6 months, all you need to do is get 2 or 3 clients with what I'm going to show you, and you'll pay back the program, which, if you only got that, I would be very, very shocked and surprised. And you'll see, if you look at the results below this page, the kinds of results that people get when they work with me. So you've kind of got the choice right now to kind of go on it on your own and do things, but you only know what you know, or you can come and join an amazing group of women and have that path and get to be on stage and get those assets and have a talk that you can use over and over again, and know how to grow on social media and speak and convert highly, and all these amazing things that are tailored to you and your goals. Because I want you to enjoy the freedoms and things and opportunities that I've had. And that's what I want to be able to do for you. And to really start this new year, this new chapter, and doing what you want to do. I like giving back. I like hosting events. I like spoiling my family. What do you like to do? What do you want this year to look like? What opportunities do you want? Because we can make any of those happen when we're together, right? And I'd love to give you the opportunity to speak to me to see how we can do it. And I need to just be honest with you, this offer won't be up for long. It's only literally right now. We're about to close the doors if you're watching this now. So the time is very limited. There'll be a timer somewhere around this page so you can see how much time you've got left. And my time is very limited. Whenever I offer these, I offered them at the end of November and December. And if you follow me closely, you'll know I was fully booked, and I always get fully booked with these calls. So I want the right women who are ready, who are excited, who want to make 2025 a great year, to give you this incredible opportunity. This is what's going to happen on call. I'm going to get to learn about you, and this is for me. You're going to actually speak to me. Going forward, I will not be doing these calls, but right now you're going to get to speak to me. I'm going to get to know you, your business, and your situation. We're going to help identify where and why you're stuck. And then we're going to help you decide and look at your goals, and we're going to create a plan of action to achieve them, and also how you're going to make your ROI, so you really know, right? Because this is about you growing in all those areas. This program will help you generate sales and money and your investment back. This is an investment, not an expense. Plus, you're going to get exclusive benefits when you do it now. So you're going to get a one-on-one with me when you sign up from that call. And also, you will get a guaranteed space on stage and footage, which is not something that I'll be doing in the future as standard. So this is your options now. Learn more, get on a call, book your free call with me, and let's see how we can transform your business. Or your other option is obviously just continue alone. Now, if in any way you're not sure what you want to do, you can just literally, if you've got any questions before getting on the call, DM me at Kirsty Carden on Instagram, or send me an email at info@KirstyCarden. But please be quick. Honestly, this is so limited, this opportunity, and it won't be around for long. Half the spaces are already gone, and I've only just publicly released it. So there's a link below that you can click, or you can scan this and book your call. It is going to be so transformational. So like I said, let's create an incredible 2025. Let's get you on stage. Let's get you speaking. Let's get you converting. Let's get those results that you know that you want and deserve. You can read more and also look at the testimonials of previous clients on the bottom of this page too. And I can't wait to speak to you and transform your business. This could be the most valuable decision you make today. So I can't wait to speak to you. Any questions, reach out, and I'll see you on the call.